Hey, it is Tuesday here in Hollywood, California, where I live. I am Sammy Beam. I am an artist of some note here in Los Angeles and in Kentucky. Before that, I am semi retired now from my career as a scenic artist and a decorative artist. And I am still a portraitist and I still paint out of my studio. But I don't do the big, huge job, and I've done some huge, so don't do that anymore because I'm old and it's fine. I'm going to talk about Christmas trees today. I'm from central Kentucky, and almost everybody I know knew growing up had a Kentucky cedar Christmas tree. Oh my God, they were wonderful, but I'm going to tell you, they were the most heavenly fragrance. They had the most heavenly fragrance in the world, but they did not decorate well. It didn't matter how big you got them. If you hung your angel here, you'd go, oh, she looks so pretty there, and then she would go, because it has real wispy, prickly branches. And also, it looks so green when you cut it, but when you bring it in the house, it suddenly just turns brown. So you need the lights, and you need the tinsel to make it go. My papa would always pick one in the summer. He would go up to the place where he was born in Anderson County, his home place, and he would pick out a tree in the summer. And he'd say, oh boy, wait till you see that tree I picked out this year. It tops them all. And it never topped them all. It was always just okay. Loved it. Walking in their house 3 days before Christmas, smelling that tree and seeing how Peppa had so naively thrown his tinsel and stuff on it, because he did it himself. He loved it. He was like a kid. I mean, he, of course, had a lot of self-punishment, too, because, but anyway, that was heavenly. And in our classroom, we always had one of those trees. Now, first through third grade, I swear to you, the teachers just had them brought in. They found somebody to bring them in, and they came in, and then the teacher just decorated them. And maybe we were allowed to put like an icicle on them or something, or maybe if we had made something like angels or something, we might hang some of those on there. But they had lights and tinsel. And then the fourth grade, it was like the teacher had the tree brought. We had the tree. It was just, again, Kentucky cedar, and she was like, let's do like days of yore and only decorate, nothing electric, just only ornaments that we made with our hands, which were like paper chains and balls of aluminum foil, right? No electric lights. Great smell. Meanwhile, across the hall, 4B, they were over there filing past a beautiful little tabletop green cellophane tree, putting one icicle on it at a time while Silent Night played in the background. Is that it? Am I finished with my little song? I guess I am. Anyway, I'm just going to keep going. Or you know what? I'm going to do it again. Because it doesn't matter because it's on playback. I can do it again. Anyway, I recorded this earlier. I didn't record enough. So I actually have it playing slower. A lot slower than I played it. And that kind of works. Anyway. So the classroom tree in fourth grade, let's do it like days of yore. In the fifth grade, we're going to be old-fashioned this year, and we're not going to use electric lights. I was like, okay, let's do this again. And sixth grade, let's have a tree like they had in the olden times. And it's just like, I give up. By now, I give up. And also, the energy crisis was closing in, and there were rules about safety. So we had one big, fat, ugly Christmas tree on the stage in the gym at BJHS, and it had like one string of mini lights just went up like zip, like a check mark on it. No balls, just those lights, but it didn't matter because it was school and we were going to get out for the winter. But the Kentucky cedar would not decorate real well. It smelled heavenly, but it was big and it had very wispy branches that were not very strong. And if you took your beautiful family angel and you put her up here and you said, this is the perfect spot for her, you would put her there and she would go, pew, because that's decorating Kentucky cedar tree. Anyway, saying this, I would give anything to have one right here in my house right now. my friend Sandy Jo had her daddy go down to the river and cut off a big hank of Kentucky cedar that had berries on it. She put it in a box and sent it to me, Federal Express. That is friendship. That is friendship. That is what all of you should be doing. You should be putting things that I would like in boxes and shipping them to me. You can private message me. I'll give you my address. Anyway, so that's it. Just the Kentucky cedar Christmas trees, and I people still have them. They make me so happy when I see them. But I'll tell you what, they never bring up like, oh, fancy. They always bring up a beautiful, poverty-laden Christmas where you just barely made it through, and you got a sock monkey, and Mama had enough brown sugar for the apple cake. It was like, they still bring that up with me, and it's charming and delightful. And I'll tell you something, Christmas is just as taxing as that these days. Too, about the, are we going to make it? They usually end up being the sweetest Christmases. But you know, we would always trade a big, fat, rich Christmas, wouldn't we? I know I would. I've had Christmases where I was just like, throwing money. Oh, let's throw some more money at everything. Let's do this. This is so fancy, you won't even enjoy it. That kind of shit. Anyway, it's what they call low-key now. But you will see my Christmas decor will be stunning when it's done. It's just not done. It'll be done later. Bye.